Today, I'd like to talk about how China's detention centers are reaching capacity. In Chinese, they refer to these facilities as kanshuzhu, which is somewhat equivalent to Japanese detention centers. Like in Japan, where someone is held in a detention center before a guilty verdict is reached in court, China has a similar system where people are held until their trial concludes. Japan calls these centers kushishu, while China calls them kanshuzhu. After a guilty verdict in Japan, the convicted go to a correctional facility, while in China, they go to a facility managed by judicial authorities, a gankan. The exception to this is what's known as the Special High-End Nursing Center, a special facility under public security jurisdiction that serves high-ranking Communist Party members detained under the Xi Jinping administration. Unlike other detention centers, this facility has individual rooms with TVs and high-quality food, though inmates cannot leave. Recent reports reveal that kanshuzhu facilities across China are overfilled, with approximately 2,300 such centers nationwide, though some provinces lack any. These kanshuzhu centers are managed by public security, while prisons are under judicial authority. However, the Special High-End Nursing Center is an exception managed by public security, formerly called the Public Security Kanshuzhu. It's for high-ranking Communist Party officials detained during Xi's administration. We previously discussed that many former officials are now housed in these facilities, resulting in family visitation restrictions due to overcrowding. This reflects the Xi administration's extensive detainment of party officials. Today's topic focuses on kanshuzhu, where individuals awaiting trial or verdicts are held, like a detention center in Japan. Currently, due to China's economic situation, these centers are filling up as authorities detain individuals for relatively minor infractions that weren't previously enforced, such as betting on games of mahjong. In the past, it was common to see people playing mahjong on streets with money on the table. Now, authorities are detaining people even for these small infractions, likely as a means for local governments to collect fines. Crackdowns on activities like prostitution are also increasing for this reason, as well as the prohibition of street food stalls that were once tolerated. Consequently, crime rates in impoverished areas are on the rise. Due to job scarcity, many are turning to illegal activities for income. Economic crimes by businesses, such as tax evasion, are also growing, prompting stricter enforcement from authorities. As a result, more people are being detained, causing kanshuzhu facilities to surpass their capacities. The issue is complex. While expanding kanshuzhu capacity could help, it doesn't resolve the bottleneck in the courts, where there are limits to the number of trials that can be conducted daily. As detainees in kanshuzhu await trial without any labor assignments like in prisons, costs for their care are rising. Although authorities might benefit from fines in the short term, detaining individuals for even minor infractions without a sustainable solution ultimately burdens the local economy, weakening long-term economic stability. In essence, local governments are implementing stricter regulations to collect fines, driven by financial shortages. This approach, however, is not sustainable, as it burdens regional economies. The ripple effects could lead to further strain on the economy, ultimately causing issues beyond just overcrowded kanshuzhu centers. That's all for today's discussion. I'll see you in the next video.